So hi, what we are presenting here today is the air quality monitoring solution, which is a live pilot, and this is an end-to-end IoT solution, the first of its kind, which is running live on the Toyota plant floor, the paint shop floor P2. As you can see, this has been placed. This is a sensor which is placed near the pillar number 8C2W, and we are basically streaming data live from the sensor onto our platform. So the USP of the solution is manifold. In addition to it being an IoT solution, it is also a solution which is hosted on the cloud. We will soon be showcasing the UI to you, which is hosted on AWS cloud. It is also feeding into a platform which is a big database platform in terms of technology, and on top of which we are running multiple machine learning algorithms. So what basically is happening is the data live from the sensors is fed into this data analytics platform. So we have multiple layers in this platform. It starts from the sensing or the data ingestion layer. The gateway from the sensor actually feeds it into our platform. Following that, we have the storage and processing layer where your typical machine learning algorithms run on a big data infrastructure. And then we have the UI layer, which my colleague will take you through in some time. This is a generic big data platform. So what we are creating is an intelligent big data platform which can actually handle data from multiple sources. In this use case, of course, we are talking about data which is related to suspended particulate matter, which causes, paint quality issues. But this can be extended to other solutions such as manufacturing sensors, PLC data, MES data, and other such data. So going forward, my colleague Saurav will take you through the actual demo of the platform. So I'll hand over to Saurav for the next part.
Thank you, Sarmay. So I'll just take you to the demo. So this, as you can see, this is a complete cloud-based solution hosted on the Amazon AWS cloud and streaming data live from the paint shop. The major highlight of the solution is it can give the overall health screen, which can tell how the particulate matters are currently doing with respect to the concentration of the particulate matter. We can see currently all the 3 PM, 20, 10 and 30 are all green. We can also see the alert screen, which have all the alerts generated from the sensors, and they are classified by low, medium and high based on their severity. We can do a further investigate and do a drill down analysis to see how the alert has occurred and it has went down on its own. We can also do some kind of a feedback mechanism to our machine learning algorithm, which can retrain itself based on the feedback from the UI. So feedbacks are changing of severity. We can reject an alert. We can also set a separate or a new bound. And also we can refresh the data over here as well. Along with this, we can also do some kind of a detailed analysis which gives the historical information about the sensors data and which can give us some insights like some kind of a correlation or seasonality. So this is the overall solution which is currently running and streaming data from the paint shop HC2W pillar. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm going to explain an industrial Internet of Things solution. It is an energy analytics topic where you will get real-time data from your energy meters, your power and energy data, which we will monitor and identify the energy leakages from some of the critical components, which will also help to do predictive maintenance kind of an application.
I'll keep this outside. Okay. Mike, this distance is fine? Closer. Hi, we are representing Bosch here. Bosch is presenting a solution on traceability and real-time data using RFID and other automatic data capture technologies. Now, currently, what is being demoed here is RFID technology along with barcode, and also we have done a small miniature prototype representing Toyota's ILCD layout, which is their inward warehouse layout. Now, if you could see, when a truck arrives, we scan a invoice, and then the products is actually moved through an RFID portal. Now currently the RFID antennas are below this. If you could see on the kiosk there, the kiosk is indicating which progress line the person has to, the forklift operator has to move the pallets. So as soon as he moves to the particular P lane, the system identifies it, and if it is a valid P lane, it gives a green light. If it is an error, if he goes to a different P lane by mistake, it gives a validation error as red. And similarly, when the empty boxes are being dispatched out, we also validate whether the boxes which is being dispatched are going for the correct route, or the number of boxes that is being sent are the right amount of boxes, the current count is matched or not. So that is all about the solution here. And the main benefit that we are bringing here for Toyota is actually the avoidance of a specific area for GR, and reducing the amount of manpower as well as forklift operations. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is smart yard management. So this solution is going to help you out in the how you are managing your yard and your maintenance bay and your dispatch area. So this is your production bay, this is your yard, and this is your maintenance area, and this is your dispatch area. So you have a dashboards, various dashboards which is available for your complete smart yard management. You have a overview dashboard, maintenance dashboard, and the each parking entry gate. Yeah, parking entry gate. So I'll take one car and show you how it is tracking in the when it is taking to the maintenance area. Okay, this is the car which I am going to take it. So if you see the car which passes through a RFID gate, it will be automatically tracked. So you will get a green signal in the maintenance gate. So yeah, you got a green signal. So it will go to the maintenance area, and it will be in the maintenance pending area. So this way we'll be completely tracking of the vehicle movement inside the yard. Okay, thank you.
Hi, this demo is about, this demo is about predictive maintenance and quality, typically used on plant shop floors. This use case is about maintenance supervisor. Every day when she gets into her office, she has two decisions to make. What are the potential incidents that are going to happen, and what are the problematic areas for her to solve that day. She looks at her dashboard and she has a list of equipment that need attention. Listed here are the key KPIs that will tell the health of the equipment. So once she gets drills down the report, she gets to know what are the other details, which component, which component is going to fail of a particular equipment, and she can decide, she can also visually see from the equipment diagram which is going to fail, and she can chat up with her operators here and express her concerns, and if it is all validated, she can immediately raise a work order. So she has done all this even before an equipment has failed, because she knows that there are some anomalies, the health score is very bad, and availability is going to go down, and it's going to predict, it has predicted that it is going to fail in next 2 days. And she also knows what are the recommended actions that she needs to do for this spare part or for this component that needs a fix. Another aspect for her daily routine would be to check what are the problems that she has to deal with. So here is a list of failure hotspots where she needs to decide what are the proactive actions that she can take to remediate this. She looks at these top reasons of a failure of a particular component, and she this information is given to her from her own knowledge database uh, based on their log from their
This is visible now. This is on. I can go ahead. So we're going to take you through the blockchain demo that we have. And first, just to give an introduction. So blockchain is a distributed ledger which maintains immutability, auditability, and provenance of all the records that you add to the ledger. Fundamentally, is based off two components. One of the components is your distributed ledger. The other component is what we call a programmable ledger itself, which is actually interacted and controlled through smart contracts. So these are basically self-executing applications that can be attached to the ledger. So as compared to the traditional ledger system which we had in the industry, which is central in nature and is kind of some kind of a dumb database sitting somewhere, it's more like an interactive, intelligent, and distributed ledger. So how it can bring value to Toyota. So if you look at the current operating model and the business network that we have, so it basically consists of your financial divisions of Toyota. It consists of your order placement and inventory management part of Toyota, and also your the stock movement through the supplier and the dealer network. So if we take the business network, which is both internal to Toyota with different business units and also external with their vendor and supplier management side of it, so it can bring one business network which kind of connects all of them together. So, and how IBM can help. So we have built our capability in terms of the garages that we have. We have, one of the offering that we have, because our Hyperledger Fabric is hosted on the cloud. It has HSBN kind of capability, which offers best in industry, best in class security on cloud platforms. And we also understand, being a new concept, we encourage our esteemed clients to get engaged in what we call a four-step process. In first process, we try to engage them through conducting focused workshops in a day, what we call Let's Talk, in which we try to qualify use cases which are relevant, high impact for our customer. Then we take through a hands-on exercise, which they learn and understand what blockchain is, followed by first project and a scale project.
Hello, everyone. We're from Cognitive Computing in IBM, and I have with me my colleague Shazia. So this is our robo. So the robo model name is Now, but we have named her Cogni. She's a girl, yes. So Cogni is actually a humanoid robo powered by IBM Watson. So it has like a lot of capabilities, and it runs on a lot of IPIs like tone analyzer, keyword extraction, text to speech, speech to text, and everything. So how does this actually work? So when you want to converse with Cogni, you are giving her, like you are training her. So isn't that what machine learning is about? So you are training her, like say I say, hello Cogni, and she responds to me saying, hi Netra. She can actually recognize me with the face, and she'll know that I'm a girl. She'll even be able to predict the age of mine and also the tone in which I'm talking to. So all this are done by APIs that are running with the help of IBM Watson. Like for example, let me just show you a demo. Hi Cogni, would you like to introduce yourself?
Definitely. Hello everyone. I am Coney, an artificial intelligence robot powered by IBM Watson.
So if you see that, we have trained her and different accents and different ways in which we could like question her so that she picks up the exact keyword and she could respond accordingly. So for the technical side, I think Shazia would be able to help more about it.
What would you say? Hi, this is Sazia. We actually use Choreograph tool for this Now robot, which is given by the Aldebaran Robotics, the SoftBank Robotics. We, other than Choreograph tool, we also use the Python programming language, using which we have developed so many functionalities, like it can calculate the math functions, and it can even dance. It can interact very fluently with the using the Watson conversation. uh, we have we have uh, I guess mm, I guess that's enough. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi. So, uh, hi. So this is a solution from IBM for worker safety. It's called the Work Rights Safety Solution. If you see here, the way it works is we have sensors which are embedded on the uniform of the person, including helmet. In my case, I'm wearing a cap which has got a sensor, and the data from here is actually transmitted into a small device like this. So all these sensors are paired and attached to the device, and from the device it is pushed into the IBM cloud platform. So in a sense, all the data from the person's uniform is taken through the gateway and put into the IBM cloud platform, and that's where we write the logic. The logic could be in terms of, is the worker falling? Is there a slip that he has experienced? Is the worker experiencing heat stress, for example, or is he overexerting? So stuff like that. The algorithm is written here, and based on that, the alerts go out to the worker himself through this app, or it could also go out to the supervisor, which is the supervisor dashboard out here, right? And in this case, I am basically wearing a bunch of devices. So I have a handband which gives the heart rate parameters, and then I have a hat which has got a kind of a sensor. So if I take this off, keep it outside, I'll get an alert here on this which will say that put your hat on. I also have some sensor which is like this, which is in my uniform, yeah, which I could have in my uniform. And if there is a change, let's say I slip and fall, then I get alerted on this uh, app. So if you see, there are alerts which are coming on this, right? So you have alert which says heart over exertion, right? Similarly, if I um, similarly, if I kind of slip and fall, let's say slip and fall, I'll get a alert here which says you have slipped. Yeah, somebody has slipped and fallen, right? Similarly, if sorry, if there is a fall that is there, so let's say if it is falling down, yeah, sorry. So so if it is falling down, it shows me somebody has fallen. So this is the way it detects, and it can prevent accidents. At the same time, it also send alerts and work as a emergency response. So that's the purpose of the solution. Thanks.
Yeah, we are representing Altum Technologies for 3D printing. Statuses are the world leaders for 3D printing in the world. 3D printing is nothing but converting just your normal CAD model to physical component by just press of a button. With the help of 3D printing, we can print assemblies, any application with any material. We can customize the materials in one shot. You'll get the model within hours. We can do chrome coating on this. We can do painting. We can do assemblies in one shot, and we can also vary the material infill pattern, the kind of infill to this. We can also do molds of this so that we can get the parts through blow molding or vacuum forming, some other process. We also do carbon layup here. This is a carbon layup, and we also having some support material. This will be dissolved in the chemical solution. Then Apart from 3D printing, we also do 3D scanning, reverse engineering. Any part to be scanned, if you want any dimensions of this, we can scan it and we will give you the CAD model of this. So that we can directly give the input for the 3D printer, and here the process will start. Here the process will start. It's completely additive manufacturing process. The model will be sliced into layers, and each layer will be formed. That's it.
What we have built over here is a platform that identifies all kind of risk that arises from digital media. The idea here is to enable dealers by through brands by helping them build a digital ecosystem where they can constantly monitor what is going around in social media and identify those threats to provide a customer experience which will enable the dealers to get more footfalls on their website.
弊社が作らさせていただいたプラットフォームはデジタルの情報をですねソーシャルメディア、インターネットから集約しまして、ブランドのリスクがどこにあるのか、どういったところにリスクがあるのか、それからそれどうやって改善していけばいいのかというのをさまざまな視点から分析するシステムになっています。でこれは特にディーラーさんが使えるようになっていて、ディーラーさんに対してどういった改善点があるのかというのを指示できるようにもなっております。
This program is jointly developed by TKM and NIT. This is for retaining the customer, which is a customer loyalty program. The idea of this program and the concept is only for the open source technology, which is very high in the market, and we are using it for this particular program. We have selected all the quality open source technologies and we have implemented in the project. This open source technology will be giving us a low cost where we don't need to pay much for the software, and a rich GUI and a responsive GUI. And it is a hybrid development where it can be put in browser, mobile app, Android and iOS it will support. Now we have chosen a use case which is a loyalty program where the customer, when he buys the car, we will give some points, and the points are being redeemed for the service and for any other kind of materials whatever he buy. So this is a program, and we have developed a small application. So here it goes. This is a launch screen of the customer where he can see his points and his name and his date of expiry and all. And this is a notification which is sent to the customer for any kind of campaign or any kind of promotions and the reward. So it is not only linked with the Toyota service and the parts, it's also linked with the commercial market where I can redeem my points using the Book My Show and also my McD and KFC easily. So this is this is an app which I was talking about. So this is a promotion where the customer can launch the promotions, and this is a rewards where from the dealers where he is getting the reward. And this is about the commercial market which I was talking about, like he can redeem the point from the McD and other dealer. Now he can see his history where he has purchased and what he has purchased and his total point where it has been accumulated. Okay, and here he can create his own profile, he can link with Facebook, he can link with Twitter, and he can link with all other social networks, and there will be link to the other applications. That's it.
Good afternoon, this is Rahul Agrawal here from Cisco, and today we are showcasing the solution of Cisco Instant Connect. So this is especially useful for the production network or the planned networks where you want to communicate with any kind of devices to handle the emergency situations, for example. So be it any device, any network, or any kind of media, voice, video, you can send it across the network and intercommunicate between the radio devices, the IP devices, the mobile networks. So that helps you to take care of the emergency situation in a better way and take a quick corrective action. So thank you.
OK? そう我々シスコシステムズは全世界の、トヨタさんのネットワークを、サポートさせていただいているんですけども、今回こちらの IT イノベーションフェアで紹介させていただくこのソリューションというのは iPix というものです。で既存のですねウォーキートーキー、それから 3G、4G のネットワーク、あるいは地上のランドフォンだとか、あとは建屋の中の PBX のネットワークを使ってですね、すべての情報交換ができる仕組みをサーバーベースで行っているというイメージになっています。具体的には音声の交換、あるいはあらゆるディテクトに基づいた情報の交換、例えばですね工場のラインにおきましてはある問題が起きましたと、その問題が起きたことに対してすぐにラインマネージャーの方に連絡をする、そういった仕組みをですね簡単に今持っておられる IP の既存のネットワークの中で実現してやるというソリューションをこの中で持っています。シスコとしましてはこういったソリューションを今後の皆さんの改善の流れの一部として IoT の取り組みに、ぜひ検討いただきたいなと思っております。シスコシステムズの大西でした。では。
So the solution that we are showcasing here aims to combine the physical and the digital part of the sales journey of a customer. Now, these days, nearly 50% of the time a customer spends online before actually walking into the showroom. And what happens when he actually walks into the showroom? The sales guy has absolutely no clue what the customer has been doing. And the solution that we are talking about aims to bridge that gap. We combine all the data points created during the digital journey and empower the sales guy through this particular app with the backends integrated through digital signages and billboards to deliver one unified experience to the end customer. Uh, the solution actually allows people to interact with the billboards and actually configure the vehicles right how they want it, and then they can actually take an action, and the action is integrated with the app on the sales advisor. So that's how we complete the journey right from the starting where he's looking online to how he actually walks into the showroom and talks to the advisor.
Good afternoon from Fujitsu. Today here we are showcasing some of the emerging technologies, what we call it as human-centric innovations. We are showcasing 3 technologies here, starting from the industry-leading Fujitsu scanning solutions for the production scanner, as well as the highly mobile executive level scanners. A human-centric innovation where we have a scanner which can scan the pages without the page getting damaged. So for the delicate documents, you just keep the paper on the table and you scan those documents. The second solution we are showcasing here is the most reliable, the fastest, most secured biometric authentication solution, which we call it as a palm secure technology. Here we are able to authorize a person within 2 seconds, and this technology reads the palm veins in your hand to authenticate or deauthorize a person from gaining access. The third technology what we are showcasing here is a PLM solution from Fujitsu. This is a software which we can use for digitally building the entire factory layout and simulating the entire shop floor and assembly line processes. So here we do the factory processes and the entire factory build up instead of before going into actual production setup. Thank you.
Hi, so we are Hyperverge. So Hyperverge is a deep learning company. So our expertise is in analyzing images, videos, and text, and building out artificial intelligence solutions which give beyond human accuracies. So these are networks and systems which learn by themselves and deliver very high degrees of accuracy. So to give you an example of the kind of problems we're looking at, we're working with the US government in order to analyze satellite imagery to map out the entire energy grid of the US. This is more than like millions and billions of images processed in a matter of a few hours. Coming to the solutions which we are showcasing today, these are particularly in the security domain. So we have two solutions which we are showcasing today. One is with respect to face recognition. The other one is license plate recognition system. The face recognition system, we have an accuracy of 99.13%, which is one of the highest accuracies in the world. This is on par with what accuracies Microsoft, Google, or a Baidu offers. So face recognition is a system which can be applied across multiple applications. So one application which you can see in the video there, not this one, I'll come to that in a bit, is we're working with the Coimbatore police. So the Coimbatore police has a database of around 3,000 to 4,000 people on their watch list who they want to track. So we are deploying across their 48 cameras. So when any one of these people who are on the watch list pops up in the public radar, a notification and a red alert is set directly to the police so that they can take appropriate action. Coming to how this technology can be applied in IT parks or corporate offices, it has a very diverse application. So right now, if you see, we all use either access cards or palm vein readers in order to gain entry into the system. But imagine a system where all you need to do is that have your face registered in the database, and as you walk into the office, if you are an employee, you gain access. Like the doors automatically open for you. If you're not registered, they shut, and you have to go to the security person in order to do the registration process. So this is an application which we're deploying for TCS Sirusuri right now. It's Asia's biggest campus for TCS with 35,000 employees, and using a tablet-based system, we're enrolling all the employees and deploying the access control system for them. The second solution which we're showcasing today is the license plate recognition system. So as we all know, even though the government has specified a specific format for this, we are a very religious people and tend to showcase all our creativity in this. All sorts of font variations happen. We start putting in religious slogans like Jai Shri Ram in our number plates. So it becomes very hard for a system to automatically capture these number plates. So here we've been able to hit an accuracy of 86% in capturing license plates of different variations with respect to font, lighting conditions, whether it's a car, whether it's an auto, whether it's a bike, it doesn't matter. We're able to capture it with high degrees of accuracy. So apart from applications with traffic violations itself, where red light violation detection can happen and an automatic challan can be issued, this can be used for vehicle management in an office. For example, in the Toyota Biddi plant, anyone who's a TKM employee and comes regularly gets automatic entry just based on the license plate. Anyone else has to go through the visitor management system. So we offer solutions which automate the existing solutions which are manual. So these are the security solutions which Hyperverge offers. But as Hyperverge, our deep learning solutions also work, as I told you, in the satellite imagery space. We have solutions in the BFSI space with respect to KYC digitization, form digitization. We also work in the industrial automation and industrial IoT space. That's what we do. So we're Hyperverge. We're a deep learning and artificial intelligence company. And think of us like different players can take us to market, like different brands of laptops are there, Asus and everybody else. But it's finally Intel which powers the chips. So different players can take our technology to market, but the intelligence module, the deep learning module, is what we provide. So what you'll be seeing in the future is Hyperverge AI inside and solutions across different domains.
Perfect. Hi, welcome. I'm Karan from VMware. What we are trying to showcase is the digital transformation at Toyota Kirloskar Motors. So, as part of the digital transformation, what we are trying to implement here is the email enterprise mobility management suite for Toyota Kirloskar Motors. And as part of our phase 2 rollout, what we're trying to roll out is an unified, seamless enterprise app store that we see it here on the devices, which helps employees bring their own devices and can access and get the same set of applications across all three platforms that we see here is. So the employees need not have to worry about multiple URLs, multiple credentials, username, passwords. All of these hassles are removed with the Workspace ONE solution that we are trying to bring in at Toyota Kirloskar Motors. The biggest advantage is the end users need not have to worry about current sure I work from a Windows 10 laptop or an iOS device or an Android device. All these problems and hassles are removed with the Workspace ONE solution. So, yeah, with this, I come to the end of the session. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Fest stall. Fest is flexible employee self-service for Toyota. Our solution is more from employee self-service point of it. So I'll hand over to my changes team to explain more about the features on mobility applications.
Hi, good afternoon. On behalf of Changes, a warm welcome. Thank you for your time. As Savita San mentioned, we are trying to provide an utility for the employees where they can access information in terms of contacts, directory, in terms of factory calendars, approvals for their leaves, for the vehicle reimbursements, for medical reimbursements. They can access their information in terms of Form 16, pay slips, and even LTA appreciations. They can also track the buses to know that when they can board the bus or from which point they can board the bus. We have a menu here, if you can see on the screen behind. We have the detailed menu appearing in terms of all the data that is required for providing an access for an employee, where he can access information in terms of the pay slip, in terms of bonus slip, calendar, and notifications. Can I show you the mobile itself? Good. I'm holding a smart. I'm holding an Android smartphone. As I mentioned earlier, details provided here give me the menu in terms of what I can access as an employee in TKM. I have the contacts of my colleagues across multiple TKM departments. I have their information in terms of the email, the department they work for, and even their official mobile number. I also have information in terms of the holidays, that is called as the factory calendar. I can see the details in terms of what events are hosted in TKM and what major details that can happen within the system. So I'm connected with the system throughout. As mentioned earlier, I can see the various forms in terms of my payslip, in terms of Form 16, and also in terms of bonus payslip. I can show a sample here and the bonus on my payslip. Give me a minute, it's just opening up. You can see the format here. And the good thing about this is I can use this as an attachment for an email. I can download this onto my set device and I can even print it on a Bluetooth printer. Furthermore, I also have the approvals in place. I want to apply a leave from my home when I'm not able to come for work. I can use the leave approval methodology. I can also use the VR, that's the vehicle reimbursement methodology, where they can approve and enter the details. I also have the medical reimbursement and the LTA entry as well. In all these, I can attach the bills, respective bills for all these approvals and the flow. One good thing about the system that we have tried to bring to TKM is tracking our bus. Many employees use bus while commuting from and to the factory. I can track my bus in terms of where the bus is at any point of time. I can get alerts when the bus is nearing my location, and this can simultaneously go out to the driver as well. We can have alerts and change of route changes. So this is the application that we plan to bring to you on behalf of FESST, that is Flexible Employee Self-Service for TKM. Thank you.
Hi, myself Venkatesh. I am representing Jabra here. Like in Jabra, we have a audio solutions for here, and we have a conferencing speakers which we have over here. You can just see over here, and this Speak 810. This is a 20 seaters audio conferencing speakers, which have a four way of connectivity, like Bluetooth, auxiliary in USB, and a NFC. Other than this one, we have one more model like Speak 510, which is for a seater conferencing speakers, which can be connected with a Bluetooth as well as this one. And one more, like we have USB enabled headsets, which we have over here for the persons who will be sitting at the desk. And we have one more on the go The same thing which can be connected with the 3.5 mm jack with the USB also. Both the things it can be connected over here. And one more thing advantage over here, this comes with a busy tone indicator. And one more is Evolve 65, which is entirely Bluetooth and which can be connected for your smartphone and as well as your laptop. And the major thing is Jabra Motion Office, which is of three-way connectivity. You can connect for your IP phones, soft phones, and a smartphone. All the things. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hi, I am Vinod, representing Polycom. So what we are, Polycom is a visual collaboration company. We partner with Microsoft, and all Polycom products are natively integratable with Microsoft Skype for Business. What we are showcasing today is the Polycom Trio, which is what we call as the Visual Collaboration Hub. This is basically an audio conference device natively integrated with Skype for Business and follows the Skype for Business workflow in terms of the calendar and Outlook scheduling. This device works as an audio conferencing device which multiplies into audio plus content device and also audio content and video device. So all the workflow for a user is very simple. All that they need to do is schedule a Skype meeting through Outlook, and the calendar comes on the device. So it's a one-touch join for the user to get onto a meeting. So if it is a audio meeting, the audio conference call takes place, and if it is a video meeting, the user would see the opposite side video as well. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Abhishek. I am representing Logitech. Uh, this is the kind of products which we have for video collaboration. Here we have a device which is basically for small rooms to huddle rooms, say around 5-seater, 6-seater, up to 10-seater. I would first like to showcase about the Brio, which is a 4K enabled camera which can be connected to any laptop for getting good quality video conferencing system. Second, you have a device which is basically for 2 to 4-seater kind of a scenario, where you have a camera along with a microphone and a speaker. These are very mobile in nature, which you can carry to any rooms, and you can just plug in onto your laptop and start doing video collaboration. This is a product which we have, which is basically called as the Cam Connect. Now this device has an inbuilt 1080p Full HD camera and a microphone and a speaker inbuilt. Now this microphone and speakers are omnidirectional in nature, which has a beam forming technology. So people sitting at any point of, at any place of the table can be easily covered through this. And as I said that this is mobile in nature. The other feature of this particular product is that it can be paired along with your tablet or a mobile for that matter. And whatever the documents in your mobile, it can be a presentation or a document, can be streamed with your display. Now all these products are certified to work with Skype for Business, and it also works with other kind of VC applications very seamlessly. The idea is that even small rooms, huddle rooms, or say 10-15-seater medium rooms can be turned into a video conferencing room. So we want to enable each and everybody for that matter to have video conferencing sessions with a different party at a very affordable cost. Now all these products, as I said, are already certified, and these are all plug and play devices. So once you take it to a room, connect it to your display or a laptop, you would need not download any other additional software or any other additional downloads and all that from the system. These are all plug and play systems. You just plug into your system and you can do fabulous video conferencing with this. Thank you so much.
And very good morning to all of you. So myself, Sophie, and our team, we represent End User Experience Department of IT Division. As part of global initiative, we have work style innovation. So as part of that, we have three major objectives for transformation. One being agility. That means, for example, accessing your email on your device anytime, anywhere, on the move. Now, this will enable you to have business continuity all time. You have the second objective, knowledge sharing. This is something like accessing your contents, sharing your contents in a secure channel. You have third objective for transformation, that is meeting quality improvement. We have Skype room solutions which will enable you to connect with your business with an effective audio and video mechanism. We also have tools from Microsoft like iShare Portal, Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Skype for Business, and Outlook. By effectively using these tools, we can enable business productivity of the employees in their day-to-day work. Thank you. Welcome all of you and a very good afternoon to all of you. We welcome you to Cloud and Mobility Stall as part of Employee Excellence Zone. As explained to you in our earlier stall, we need to move our solutions from on-premises to cloud. This is to achieve our next objective of mobility. For that, we have Office 365 as a solution. Now, why Office 365? You can access your office from anywhere, anytime, round the clock, and all 365 days. And that's the purpose of Office 365. Thank you very much.
Sure. Hi guys, how are you? Good morning. This is Toyota Pulse Business Analytics stall. We are here to explain what Toyota Pulse as an umbrella, as a business analytics initiative we are doing. So basically, we measure how the business is, we do business insight, we find patterns based on the historical data, and also predict what can happen in the future. There are three questions which we try and address here. What had happened in the past? What learning that we can take from the past to ensure that those things won't appear in the future? What can happen in the future? So these are the three basic questions which we try and address in the business analytics. As a part of Toyota Pulse initiative, TKM had implemented three applications: one warranty analytics, second one demand and supply, third EDR application, which talks about various cross-functional analysis, root cause analysis, which would help the business team to do a faster root cause analysis and go into the problem much faster than what they used to be. And this would benefit in reducing the time, business insights, and also have a pattern. As a next step, we are also trying to expand where the claims, how we can arrest those claims in the near future and also reduce those repeated failures that happened in the market. And hence, this would finally address the customer experience. This would ensure that the customer who buy Toyota vehicle are benefited and have a issue-free product delivered. Thank you so much.
Hello, we are from Cognizant and we are showcasing solutions in virtual, augmented and mixed reality. So we have three devices over here which demonstrates our the solutions. One is Oculus, which is a virtual reality headset. Then we have iPad for the augmented reality based headset, and then we have HoloLens for the mixed reality based headset. For the solutions that we are showing over here in these areas are in virtual selling and enterprise training. So in virtual showroom we use the Oculus to show how customers can visualize products which are not currently available in the real world. So a simple example of this could be a model of Toyota which is not available in the showroom, and the customers would want to visualize that. Or say if Toyota wants to create a buzz around a model which is to be launched say 2 months down the line, but they want the customers to visualize it today. So virtual reality, the solution helps them visualize the products, in an immersive way. Then we have the augmented reality based solution where using AR we can train technicians on how to use a specific machine or learn different aspects of a machine. So it's a interactive training module which gives step by step guidance on how to fix a problem with a machine, and it helps visually communicate issues to the technician and help him retain that information, since it is a visual way of understanding on how to operate the machine. And then you have a mixed reality headset, where mixed reality solution which uses gestures and voice recognition to train the technician on fixing a problem, or also for reviewing designs of of say an accessory of Toyota, and uh, collaborate with different teams on how to collaborate with different teams on reviewing those designs, and taking back real-time feedback from those different teams and implementing those feedbacks in real time on the accessory model itself. Thank you.